What's up, you guys? We're back with another video reaction, another tribute to the greats. Now, this is Darrell Abbott. I'm going to say his name once. I don't know if I'm able to say it or not, so I'm not going to keep repeating it. I'm just going to call him Darrell, but his nickname is Dimebag Darrell. So, that was his nickname. Now, rest in peace. He was one of my favorite guitarists. I have a lot of favorite guitarists, so it's not a big surprise. Several of them have passed, which sucks, but I still have a lot of favorite guitarists that are still alive. But he's one of my favorites that passed. I did a Damageplan video where I did a tribute to Darrell and his brother Vinnie Paul. So, after I did that video and posted it, I got to thinking, I need to do them separately to properly show my respects to both of them individually. So I did a hell yeah one for Vinnie Paul, and now I'm doing a fan-made. It's a fan-made music video for the Damageplan song Pride. Now, I've never heard Pride because I didn't hear much of Damageplan while Darrell was alive, unfortunately. I have heard some songs now when after his passing, and the last video I did, it got blocked. I won and it got unblocked, but it still got blocked, so I have a feeling this one's going to be too. But if this doesn't, I plan on this is going up. If it doesn't get blocked, it's going up on Darrell's birthday, August 20th. Happy freaking birthday, Darrell. Rest in peace. Now, Darrell Lance Abbott was an American heavy metal musician best known as the virtuosic lead guitarist and founding member of the bands Pantera and Damageplan. Yes, he founded both of those with his brother Vinnie Paul. Both of you guys, rest in peace. He was born on this day, August 20th, in 1966, in Ennis, Texas. He is universally celebrated for shaping modern groove metal. Tragically, he was shot on stage on December 8th of 2004. Now, this is definitely a where were you moment. If you guys have a where were you moment when you heard about this, let me know in the comment section. I was at work when somebody told me about it, but I didn't believe it at first, and then I found out it was true. I also have a book about the entire incident and Darrell's life. Somewhere I have a book. I hope somebody has it, because it wasn't in my books that my mom had. So I don't know who has that, but I did have one. Anyway, he co-founded Pantera in 1981 with his brother, drummer Vinnie Paul. Initially, they played glam metal, and he went by the stage name Diamond Darrell. I prefer his other stage name. Anywho, Dave Mustaine, if you don't know him, I don't know where you've been. But Dave Mustaine is the mastermind behind Megadeth and, in my opinion, the mastermind behind Metallica. Come after me, Metallica, because it's true. You stole some of his music. He asked you nicely not to use it, and you used it anyway. But I'm not going to keep going on that, on my anger for Metallica and what happened to Dave Mustaine. Anywho, Dave Mustaine invited Darrell to join Megadeth in 1987, but he would only join if his brother Vinnie Paul was the drummer. But Megadeth already had a drummer, so the deal fell through. If part of me thinks if he would have joined Megadeth with Vinnie Paul, yes, Pantera would have ended, and we wouldn't have had all the amazing stuff from Pantera, but I think Darrell would still be alive.
He would not have had.
I don't think somebody would have,
because of Phil, and
yeah, and it was because of Phil. So
it was all because of Phil.
And I mean, I don't want to get into that because it's a lot of stuff. But yes, I believe Phil was to blame. You're the reason this happened to him. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I hope you see this one day. It's your fault. Anyway, he was so obsessed with Ace Frehley, who also passed, rest in peace. I'm going to have to do him at some point, that he got a tattoo of him on his chest. Then he later had Ace sign the tattoo, and he got the signature tattooed. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is Damageplan's Pride. It's a fan-made music video. I wanted to have a fan-made video because I kind of wanted somebody to show clips of Darrell. And because I know there's a lot of clips out there of him. There's a lot of them that are funny and stuff like that. And I like seeing those because I know that Darrell was a character. He was very, very loved by everybody around him and his fans. I don't know what was wrong with this dude. He was clearly insane. They even said he was mentally insane. And I believe he was an ex-Marine who failed his psych evaluation upon returning.
For his death, you mean? For Darrell's death.
Well, I mean, he was the
guy who
he was killed, but he was killed during the whole thing. But the police shot him on stage.
Oh no.
But when he got discharged from, anybody who knows anybody from the military or the army or something like that, you know that when they come home and they get discharged and they get to go back home and live their lives, they first have to get a psych evaluation to determine if they are psychologically crazy or insane, or if they're normal and they're perfectly fine. Everybody has to get one. Apparently, from what I read, he failed his when he was discharged.
They see a lot of bad crud. They do.
Yeah, apparently he was not even supposed to own weapons, but he did, and he blamed Darrell for the breakup of Pantera, from what I read, and it was Phil's fault. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to go into that story. If you do know the story, that's awesome. I don't want to get into that right now. But anyway, this is Damageplan's Pride. Rest in peace, Darrell. And if you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to make suggestions of your own, go to the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description and click the link, and you can make suggestions of your own. I don't know why this white bar keeps appearing over here, but I'm hoping it doesn't do it when the video's playing. But anyway, let's check this out. Damageplan, Pride, fan-made music video. Let's go. Oh, that was in 2004. That was the year he got shot. That video.
sacred has turned to black. With all the money in the world, you can't buy my respect. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, but that's all I've got
Yes, thank you. Rest in peace, Darrell and Vinnie Paul. That song was freaking amazing. I love the song. I loved the video. I knew I would love the video because it was fan made, and I knew it was going to be showing a lot of stuff from Darrell. And I really liked when he had that kid on stage singing with him. That was pretty freaking cool. Darrell was a character. He was a clown. He kept people laughing, and he had a heart of gold too. He loved his fans, especially the younger fans. He really connected with them a lot. I did hate how they showed Phil,
I
but
saw that.
the
That's why I
reason
said
for that is because Damageplan Damageplan wasn't around super long before it happened. Like they weren't around very long. So a majority of the Darrell footage is from his Pantera days. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be expected. Now, when it said the greatest dude, Cat Williams was their bassist for Pantera. Not a lot of people know about the incident that happened with Darrell, but Cat tried to go after the guy after he shot him, and Cat got shot in the leg. And then when the cops came in and uh, took down the shooter, he was holding Cat down with his foot and had the gun to his head when the cops got him. Like he was planning on shooting him too, or possibly having him as a hostage, but he didn't realize that the cops were coming in from the side stage. Um, and then also somebody that's never mentioned, I forget his name, is their security guard. They had a security guard that used to always say he loved those guys so much that he would take a bullet for them. When this guy first jumped on stage, the security guard tried to tackle him
Yeah.
before that he shot Darrell, and the security guard was killed also before Darrell was shot. And they said in the thing that I read that security guard used to always say, I would take a bullet for you guys, and he was telling the truth. He actually did take one. And not many people mention him. I did see a video where they gave a shout out to the security guard. And that was when they said that he used to always say he'd take a bullet. He was with them for like 20 years. And nobody ever really talks about him because Darrell passed that day. So everybody was so focused on him. And a lot of times they don't talk about Cat or the security guard both taking bullets. The security guard actually passed too. And he had a wife and kids and everything. And he still tried to tackle this guy. So, yes, he's one of my heroes. Because he tried to stop him and he got it too. So, rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to Darrell, and rest in peace to Vinnie Paul. Um, it's a very, very hard thing to talk about for me because Darrell, like I said, was one of my idols. Um, and I have a lot of them. But I'm slowly getting through them on the tribute to the greats because yes, I'm doing a lot of my idols. I did Alexi from Children of Bodom, and that was hard. Now I'm doing this one. I did Vinnie Paul too. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I like this song very, very much. What did you think of it?
Except for See It Phil.
Yeah.
It was good. It was put together. Well.
Yeah, hats off to the guy, fan that made this. Good job. What else do you think? You like the song?
Yeah. I was Bailey just enjoying.
Yeah, the
being him.
videos. Yeah.
Him being him.
Seeing Darrell being Darrell. I almost said his nickname again. I don't want to say that too many times because I don't know if I can actually say it, but I'm thinking I can because I'm referring to a person, not the substance. So I think I should be okay. I just don't want to say it too many times because they might flag it then. So anyway, I know this one's probably going to get copyright blocked, but I'm going to try and get it unblocked. If it does, the last Damageplan I got unblocked. So it's not a big deal. But anyway, happy birthday, Darrell. Rest in peace, buddy. You are one of the greats. And you are definitely, definitely missed. I remember when you passed and that sucked. I hope everybody likes this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to help support the channel, go to the Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description. There you can make suggestions of your own and help support the channel. Thank you, everybody who has helped support the channel. You guys are freaking amazing, and I hope you guys and everybody else watching this, I hope you all have a very, very wonderful day. Peace.